I've been proud to lead the first coalition government in 70 years. As we conduct this vital work, we must ensure that we bring our country together of one nation, one United Kingdom.
And I hereby declare that the said Boris Johnson is duly elected.
I hereby declare that Nick Clegg has been duly elected.
Miliband Ed, Labour Party, 20,708 votes.
And I hereby declare that David William Donald Cameron is duly elected as Member of Parliament.
I will make sure I do not let you down. Thank you.
A democracy is a system of government in which power is vested in the people, who rule either directly or through freely elected representatives. We live in a democracy. We have the right to vote for whomever we want to in free and fair elections. However, many other countries do not allow its citizens this right. Voting gives the government legitimacy, meaning they have the people's support to make decisions. Your local MPs can help fight important issues which you stand for, and voting for the right MP means their positive work will benefit you. A safe seat is a parliamentary seat that is likely to be retained with a large majority in an election. Even if you live in a safe seat, voting is important. It doesn't mean your vote won't make a difference. Voting gives you the power to make a change.
This is Heathside School in Weybridge, Surrey. This was a polling station for the 2015 general election. It was here that many citizens of Weybridge casted their vote for their chosen political party. The voting system in the general election has a very significant importance in today's society, as it allows the public to democratically choose the political party to whom they think the policies fit the best. Voting is a way of making a change. You can register to vote from the age of 18, however only 16% of 18 to 24-year-olds is said to be absolutely certain to vote. The younger generation voting is extremely important because the winning party will look at where the most votes came from. If they see that less people of that age group are voting, then they will create less policies that benefit them. Voters aged over 75 are said to be more than 4 times as likely to be absolutely certain to vote than voters aged 18 to 24, and as a result you hardly ever see this generation being affected by policies. Women play an important role in the voting process too. The suffragettes fought for the women's vote for almost 62 years and won the right to vote in 1928. However, fewer women are voting as the years go on. The suffragettes risked their lives and campaigned continuously, and women voting is extremely important as it was fought for in harsh circumstances for a very long time.
This is Alex Clark. He is a subject leader in politics at Heathside School, and we're going to be gaining an insight on his views on the importance of voting in the general election. So, do you think 18 to 25-year-olds should have the right to vote?
Yes, I definitely think 18 to 25-year-olds should have the right to vote. Essentially, when you become 18, you become adults. You can get jobs, you can get married, you can have children, you pay your taxes. Even if you go to higher education, you're paying tuition fees, which is a deeply controversial issue surrounding the general elections. So, yeah, you should have the right to vote. Essentially, you guys are going to be the future of Britain.
What is your opinion on only 16% of 18 to 24-year-olds being absolutely certain to vote?
I think that's way too low, and it probably shows flaws in our democracy, if you like, and the way we go about educating young people about politics.
And do you think the voting age should be lowered to 16, seeing as this age group is gaining much more responsibility in today's society?
Yes, I think it should be lowered to 16. I think that's a positive step, and I think that will help then, get more people into politics from a younger age.
What is your view on the suffragettes fighting for the women's right to vote, but now women have become less likely to vote over the years?
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame. I mean, if you think back, it was almost 100 years ago now, wasn't it, that suffragettes were campaigning to get women's rights? You think people like Emily Davison, who threw herself in front of the horse to get the campaign going, to get the suffragette movement noticed. The fight for democracy was important to women back then, and as a result of that, eventually women were given the universal suffrage to vote the same as men. But it's a shame that that's maybe the amount of women voting is not as high as men, because I think increasingly in a modern world the role of women is that comparable to man now.
So overall, what do you think the importance is of voting in the general election?
It's absolutely important. I think you look at the modern world as well, it's something we take for granted sometimes. I think it's our democracy. If you look at the issues going on in places like Syria, where people there are fighting for their right to vote, to take power away from the authoritative regime that holds it there. Same with other places like North Korea, Zimbabwe, where you haven't got free and fair elections. You know, the people there are living in real strife and real problems. So democracy is fundamental to allow giving that power to people. Maybe we should take more of a responsibility to make sure they are informed about the different parties and who they're voting for when it comes to general elections.
Thank you very much.
No problem.